Hi all. As you know, we have three forms for reporting. So the first form is master training registration, or leader registration, church leader registration. It will be leader registration. So in this, you have to write the month. For example, September. Okay, then the name of the area coordinator. So if I am the area coordinator, then I can write my name. Then the date of training, suppose it is on 7/8/2022. Then the place, Rowley. Okay, and the state, so it is given there. Now you can give this form to the leaders who come to attend the meeting, so they can write their names. For example, Joseph, and they can write their number. Make sure that this is the correct number. So they can write the church name, the place of the church, okay, then the pin code. Then they can put the signature. Okay, like that every person can write their number and phone number, then the details. They can put the signature. So you can use this for 10 leaders. 10 leaders. One form you can use for 10 leaders. Like that you can use other forms for leader registration. So this form you can take photo and send to your coordinator, a regional coordinator. Now during training program, we can use the feedback application form. This is the form number 2, this is form number 1. Okay, and this form number 2 application form, you can give it when you are giving training. Okay, so when you have given the mission challenge, okay, and ask them to write the names of the 5 member mission team, so they can pray and write down the names of the 5 members. So here it is mentioned student. Why? Because we are giving them future training through Anchor Academy. That is why we have a written student here. So they can write the name of the church. So pastor name. Okay, then the name of the student, the first student. So for example, so this is one person's name. See, some people have only 2 names, so you can write Elisha Joshua, or if they have 3 names, family name and all, they can write it clearly. They can write it very clearly, so that this name can be used for printing the certificates, or writing in the certificates. Okay, so it should be written very clearly. Okay, and the pastor has to give the phone number also. The phone number of the pastor also should be given there, and the leader of the mission team also should be phone number of the WhatsApp number also should be given there for the leader also. The remaining means team members, the name is compulsory. So like this. So there is an example given here, sample how to write the names. So for example, if there is a middle name letter like this, then they can write letters also. If full name is not there, then they can write the letters also. Phone number and WhatsApp number can be written. If pastor doesn't want to give all the WhatsApp numbers, at least the phone number of the pastor and the phone number of the children's mission team leader should be given. And then the pastor should sign here. Pastor should sign here, and you can fill here ESI Church recommend 5 members for attending the course, and then he can sign here. So this is how we can collect the details of the 5 members of the mission team. Okay, so this is a mission team form. Form number 2. So the first form is registration, leadership registration when they attend the training. Second is collecting the 5-member details. Third form, this form you can give it to the leader. You can give it to the leader. They can take it back, and after completion of 1 month, for example, if you did training in September, ask them to write September, okay, and ask them to write your name. For example, area coordinator, my name is there in area coordinator. So the church name is CCI Church, pastor name is Joseph, district, you can write the district, and state also you can write, and how many girls watched. For example, 130 girls watched and 120 boys watched it. Okay, so you can write the numbers there. Then testimony, that is out of the 250 total 250 people who watched the movie, somebody will be having some testimony. So you can write it here. For example, Sita came to watch movie. She liked the story of Jesus. The story told her that Jesus died for her. She started praying to Jesus. So this is a simple testimony. If there is any testimony, any simple testimony available, then you can ask them to write it. Any testimony, any transformation happened in the habit, in the personality, in their belief, whatever thing, or maybe the testimony can come from the people who showed this movie to the children. So any testimony can be shared in this area. So same way you can collect this feedback after 1 month. For example, if you did training in September, then you can ask your team to the mission team to give the report in October. Okay, so this is how you have to collect the 3 forms. Now this is another reporting finance. So this is a reporting for finance. So you can use this for managing your travel and food expenses for 3000 rupees. 3000 rupees. Okay. So what you have to write is you can write your name. For example, okay, and month. Okay, then the date when I started working, or when I started my travel. For example, when I started travel on a 3/8/2022, place of stop, mode of transport, I traveled by bike. Total kilometers, it is around 45 kilometers. Amount I spend is 100 rupees. Then tea and snacks and breakfast, I did not have anything. So the total amount is 100. Purpose of visit, to train 10 leaders. Okay, then I am returning back after training, so I can write it here. Okay, Kodamangalam to Nirupara. I returning back from the training, so I am writing the same date. Return journey, again bike. Okay, again 45 kilometers. Okay, I put 50 rupees petrol. Okay, I had my personal tea and snacks, so I had 40 rupees. Returning dinner, I had for 100 rupees. So total is 100 plus 40 plus 50, that is 190 rupees. So the reason is same, to train 10 leaders at Kodamangalam. The place name also you can write it here. Okay. Then the next day, next time when you are traveling, you can put it here. For example, I traveled on 7. Okay, so I went from my home to another place where I wanted to teach some pastors. So I went by auto because it was raining. So it was around 25 kilometers. So nearly 300 rupees amount. I had my lunch for 100 rupees. So it is around 400 rupees total to train leaders at Tripunithura. Then I am returning back. So I am writing it here to my home. So Tripunithura to my home at my place. Again I took auto, 25 kilometers, 300 rupees. And on way back I had tea and snacks. So total it is 350 rupees now. So to train leaders at so nearly 20 leaders at Tripunithura. So now I have 30 leaders. My total training is for 40 people. So now I need to train only one more batch, that is 10 people. So on 10th of the month I went again for uh, another place where I went by bike. It is around 45 kilometers, 150 rupees petrol. Tea and snacks I had 40 rupees. So it is total 190 to train 10 people. Then finally when I am returning back, I am writing it here. Same bike. Okay, again 50 kilometers. I just poured 100 rupees. I had a dinner for 100 rupees. So it is around 200. So to train 10 pastors. Now total for the month, now I have trained 40 pastors. So if I calculate the total, it will be around 400, 500, 600, 600, 900, 900 plus 990 plus 50, that is 1040, 1040 plus 190 plus 200, that is equal to, I spent around 1340. So this is the total spend for the training. So I can manage this in my with me, and I can send it to my regional coordinator at the end of the month, that is 28th of September. I can send this along with this detail, form number 1 and form number 2. I will send it to my regional coordinator. On October, I will also send the photo of this feedback form. Photo I collect from the church leader or the mission team leader. I can collect a photo of this report and I can send it to the regional coordinator through WhatsApp. Okay, so this photo and the original copies of master training registration, application form, travel and food expenses details I have to send to regional coordinator. Then there is a voucher. In the voucher, it is your monthly allowance. So the total is like what you can write is, you can your name here. Okay, then the total is 14,000. Okay, then you can put your signature here. Okay, you can write 14,000. Okay, and the date, for example 28/8/2022. So I can put the date. So just write this thing, your name, 14,000 in figures, and your signature, and send this to the along with the other reports. Okay, now you can use the same payment voucher when collecting expenses for spending food for the leaders. When you are conducting leadership training, leaders training, when you are giving food, you can collect vouchers. If there is no bills available, fixed bills available, you can ask the pastor or the hotel person to write their name. Okay, for example, okay, and they can sign it here, and the amount they can write, for example, for 10 leaders, 1000 rupees, 1000 rupees only. Then that is for food expenses. Okay, and on the back side they have to write their name, their correct phone number. Okay, and if it is a hotel, ask them to write the name of the hotel. Or if it is a church, ask them to write the church name. If it is a pastor, ask them to write the church name. If it is a hotel person, then ask them to write the hotel name. Okay. So this is how you have to collect the vouchers from for food expenses for pastors. Not your food expenses, for the leaders during training. If you have correct bills, then it is okay. If you don't have bills, collect payment vouchers and attach the kacha bill, that is whatever bills that without GST. Without GST is okay, then collect payment voucher, that is important. If you are using bills without GST, then just use payment vouchers. So once again, I am just reminding you, every month you have to send this form, payment voucher, 14,000, 28, 8, 20, 22. Like that, every month you have to send for 7 months, from September to March. Okay. Write your name, 14,000, signature, date. Don't write anything here. Just send it to regional coordinator. Collect the food expenses that you are giving to leaders in this payment voucher. If there is no GST bill, don't have to collect GST bill. You can use this payment voucher. So ask the person to write their name, signature, then on the back side the correct phone number. If it is hotel name, or church leader who is cooking the food, then the church details. There are chances that auditor may call this person. Okay, last year they called. Okay, then once again I am reminding you about the forms. Master training registration or leader registration form. When you're starting the training, during the training you can use this form for collecting the names of the 5 people, and then you can maintain the travel and food expenses, the details like this in that with this form, and you can send all these details to the regional coordinator every month before 28th, and you have to collect the photo of this feedback form every month from the churches mission team or church leaders, and give them 1 month time. If you are taking training in September, then you can collect it in October. If you are taking training in October, then you can collect this thing in November. Like that, give 1 month time when collecting. Okay, so this is about reporting. So thank you.